We are the only department that is here for the sole purpose of serving our employees, and we are honored to be the team that does that. My team works hard to foster a positive workplace culture where morale is high, and we strive for employees to feel valued and part of a collaborative team. Marcella is our Director of Human Resources and Organizational Development. She is my co-pilot, and we share a united vision for the direction of our business units. She is truly amazing and one of the most talented people I know. She is committed to the success of our divisions and fosters healthy team dynamics where we work hard and we play hard.
I believe that our department supports and builds the culture in the way that we truly do embrace the Yolo Alliance. We live it, we breathe it, and we want others to do the same. Whether it's the way in which we recruit, whether it's the way in which we train, whether it's the way in handling employee relations in general, we really try to be positive. We really try to align ourselves with the Yolo Alliance because it speaks to us, and that is our mission, and that's what we try to accomplish every day. The culture here at Yolo Federal is a very welcoming culture. It's a fun culture to be part of. It's one where our employees truly have a very deep peer-to-peer relationship, very positive. This is truly a home away from home, and we are all in it together. It's very team-oriented, and we know what it is to provide excellent member service, and that's what we're here to do because we take pride in our community.
Nick is our talent acquisition manager, and he has his finger on the pulse of our amazing culture. He works very hard to secure awesome talent for us that aligns with our core values and meets the needs of our company.
In my 9 years of working for Yolo Federal Credit Union, I've had the opportunity to work in the front office, lending, and support roles, which has given me the exposure I need in order to be successful in my position. Here at Yolo Federal, we pride ourselves for open communication from beginning to end for the entire applicant process. We want every applicant to know where they stand, regardless of whether or not they're moving forward or if we need to stop for whatever reason. Every applicant will go through our careers portal. They'll apply online and submit their resume. Once they've completed a successful application, they get notified that their submission has been accepted into our program. After we've had an opportunity to review their application, we send out notifications letting them know that we'd like to schedule a phone interview, or we thank them for their submission and decide not to move forward at that time. Regardless, we want every candidate to know where they stand within our organization, and we encourage everyone to apply. When reviewing submissions for any of our positions within the organization, a key piece to moving a candidate forward is the ability to connect and see how they mesh with our organization as a whole. It's not just your skill set that puts you above all others, but it's the ability to connect with any of the HR team over the phone in the initial phone screening, but also identifying things that make you stand apart from others. How are you? How do you shine? What authentic abilities do you bring to the conversation that all others don't? We want to make sure that whether or not it's our frontline staff, all the way up to our executive team, every interaction is authentic, that you are shining through and through and providing what we would consider exceptional service for all of our members. Because every member within our organization, whether it's a team member or a member that's coming in and visiting one of our tellers, has to be authentic, true, and genuine in every interaction. One of my favorite questions to ask is, if you were a flower or a shrub, which one would you be and why? We think it's something fun to start off and get all of the nervous giggles and thoughts that any candidate would have during the process out of their mind. Everyone starting from a 0 is much better than starting at a 60.
Christina is our Learning and Development Manager, and she has had a lifelong passion for teaching. which is why she is so well suited for leading our learning and development efforts. She cares very deeply for the employees, and she is committed to their professional growth and development.
So I chose to work in the training and development department because I love training employees. I love helping them grow as a person. I love to just really, enhance their abilities that they have and, tap into everybody's potential. We go through a lot of different types of training with them. We go through training on our culture. We go through our vision statement, our service promises. We also teach everyone how to deposit checks. And we have them do some job shadowing just so that they can get a feel for what they're going to be doing when they get into their new role. For existing employees, training opportunities would include things like basic Excel training. We have some really cool new gamification that we're working with, and it's quite new, so we've just had a few guinea pigs on the list for that one. But it includes games such as Jeopardy and word scrambles and trivia games, so it's going to take the place of a lot of our assessments that we've created in the past. Employees have an opportunity for professional growth by going through our core competency program. It's very equitable and everybody has the ability to move forward at their own pace, and every 6 months they have an opportunity to move up in the ranks, I guess you can say.
Sarah is our learning and development specialist, and she has an extensive operations background that lends itself so well to working closely with both our learning and development department as well as our talent acquisition division. She brings a wealth of knowledge and experience that strengthens our team.
But when the position for the learning and development specialist was posted, I applied and I started reading through every procedure that I could find. And when I was reading through the procedures, my goal was to take away, how can I improve this procedure? How can I make it more readable and make it make more sense to the employee? And what changes can I make as to how we train people? How can I improve how we train people? I didn't come into the position hoping to make drastic changes. I just wanted to improve what we already had going and what Christina had already had in place. Training is more than just teaching somebody how to do their job duties. It's the continuous education of our teammates. So in the learning and development department, we use training to improve cross-department performance, to improve the personal growth and development of our employees, and to teach our employees the more technical aspects of their specific job duties. Ultimately, though, training is used to improve the member experience.
So our department puts together some fun activities for the staff to keep everybody, engaged and having fun. So we've done a Taco Tuesday Cinco de Mayo celebration where we brought in a taco guy and served tacos to everyone, decorated it, and served virgin margaritas. We've also done a 4th of July celebration where we gave everybody a fun in the sun type of bag with just a bunch of goodies in there. And, we're doing this Halloween costume contest and pumpkin decorating contest. And we have some more surprises up our sleeves for the end of the year.
One of my favorite memories from our employee events is when we did a summer picnic and we had a pie eating contest. And initially when we were planning this event, I thought, okay, who's gonna participate? This is just gonna be messy, but we'll see how it goes. And it was one of the funnest things I've ever seen our employees participate in. They were just getting into it. The kids were having a great time. And I just stood back and I thought, you know what? This was the best idea. They got messy, it got loud, and everyone laughed and everyone had a great time. And I just stood back and I was so proud that our team had put that together for our employees.
Something unique about me is I am a huge fan of Disneyland. I go to Disneyland several times a year. I have countless pairs of Minnie Mouse ears, of special Disney Parks Edition Loungefly backpacks, all sorts of stuff. I love Disneyland. I'm a huge Disney freak.
I think One thing that's unique about me is that I dance every day. I make it a point to put on a song and dance and make sure that I have at least one good dance before I come to work, because I think that helps me with my positivity. So I think that's kind of quirky, but it's certainly unique.
I can play the bass guitar and traveled in a jazz band.
Something unique about me is I love football, and that includes junior football, high school football, NFL football, and basically anything to do with football or cheer. I am a cheer coach and I serve on 2 football boards, so I'm definitely heavily into football, and that actually is year-round basically.
Something unique about me is every day when I drive into work to get my endorphins going and to get that adrenaline pumping, I listen to Owl City, When Will I See You Again? It just gets me in the right headspace that I need for the day.
Because I love it, and I cannot imagine my life without coming to work at Yolo Federal Credit Union every single day.
So one of my favorite things about working here is that I have the opportunity to know every staff member that works for our organization. Not everyone can say that for every organization that they work at, and I feel that it's an honor and a privilege to be able to say that I know every staff member by name and position within our organization.
My favorite part about working here is my peers and my teammates. I have a very supportive team that help me in any way that I need. And then we also have a lot of food around, a lot of snacks. That's probably my second favorite part.
My favorite part about working here is that I get to come into the office and just be myself. I get to interact with people. I'm very much a people person, and the fact that I get to be the advocate for our employees is just, I don't even know the best word to describe it. But I get to come to work, have fun, still keep it professional, still be able to impact our employees and their lives and their professional development, and all while just getting to be myself.